With flames aglow, the smoke drifts slow, winding and wafting, past the eaves it goes. Ah, guests! It's been so long since we've had any. Hello, I'm Artist Cat's assistant, Moyen, responsible for keeping things tidy.
Hello, I'm Artist Nikki from Inkville, and this is my assistant, Momo.
Ah, you're an artist. Tell me, have you ever seen a scroll get caught in the rain only for all the ink to vanish without a trace?
I haven't seen it myself, but what you're describing reminds me of how things in the village have been turning to ink. Did an important painting go missing?
When Miss Cat was still here, she painted a series of linked scrolls, imagining what her life might have been like if she'd lived as an ordinary person among the people of Inkville. She learned painting from her teacher and often slipped off to the wilds with her assistant to sketch. During the Yunyuan festival, she'd receive more gifts than she could carry. Everyone smiled and called out warmly, "Nice to see you, little artist."
That sounds a lot like how it goes for Artist Nikki.
Yes. If she were still here, I know she'd love to talk to you. It's just, the last time I was tidying up, I set her paintings out to dry in the sun. I didn't notice the rain coming. By the time I realized, they'd all been washed away without a single trace. That must have been nearly 20 years ago now.
Losing a loved one's belongings must be truly heartbreaking. I'm sorry, but after so much time has passed, I'm afraid there's little we can do to help.
It's fine, really. Even when a candle burns out, its smoke lingers on, just like the image of Miss Cat's face. I've never forgotten it. I've gone on too long again. If Mototo knew, she'd say I'm neglecting my guests. So, what brings the two of you to Long Peak?
We arrived here by accident, and now we can't find a way back to the village. Would you happen to be able to tell us how to open the Twin Sight Gate?
The Twin Sight Gate. I make sure to dust it every time I clean the peak, but I've never opened it. I've always believed that one day, when it opens, it will be Miss Cat who steps through. Yet, over the past few centuries, only Miss Bai has crossed that threshold.
Miss Bai? You mean Yuebai the Long?
That's right. Yue and Bai. The moonlight's hue, scrolls unrolled, fate painted full. Yuebai means moon white in Miss Cat's hometown. It's her favorite color, and she gave the name to Long. But now, the moonlight has been stained by ink, and Yuebai's heart is no longer as peaceful as it once was.
Has Miss Bai said anything to you? Like, maybe something about sealing the ink pool's cycle?
She never mentioned it, but in recent decades, her heart has been restless, her nights filled with turmoil. She's lost her sight, and I believe she must have made a decision she will come to regret in time.
Regret? Yes, for those consumed by obsession, their hearts fill with anger, and they act without care for those around them. But in the end, they may not achieve what they originally wanted. In fact, they may even stray further and further from their goal.
It's like us searching for the keys to the Twin Sight Gate. Nikki, at this rate, how long will it take for us to find them?
Apart from Miss Cat and Miss Bai, I think Mo Yu is the only one who also knows anything about the Twin Sight Gate. The problem is he spends all his time eating barbecue. I have no idea where he's wandered off to now. If you can track him down and tempt him with his favorite food, you might just be able to get a tale from 1,000 years ago in exchange.
Noted. Thanks so much.
See now? A crisp, slightly bitter tea is perfect for balancing barbecue's richness. But if I could craft a tea with a smooth texture and a sweet finish, it would really bring out the flavor of the barbecue. Now I'm not sure which to choose.
I think a crisp, slightly bitter tea perfectly complements barbecue's richness.
Spending time with me has turned Nikki into a barbecue connoisseur. Oh, wow. You make such a great point. I'll keep your words in mind and get things ready for Miss Cat. What? Miss Cat? You mean Artist Cat? I had no idea she liked barbecue as well. What great taste. But hasn't she been gone a long time? Miss Cat has been gone for many years. Maybe 100, maybe 200, maybe even longer than that. Okay, it's all right. Miss Cat will return one day. And until that happens, I need to keep my skills sharp. So every day, I brew 3 pots of tea and prepare barbecue. That way, when Miss Cat returns, she can have a warm meal ready for her right away.
There's no greater happiness than having someone waiting for you when you return home. If she knew what you've been doing for her, I'm sure she would be deeply touched.
Well, as for the flavors for my 350-second tea blend, I still haven't figured it out yet. What should I do? What should I do?
Creating new blends is no small feat. You've already come up with so many interesting ideas. Take your time. There's no need to rush.
It's not that. I've been feeling tired and sluggish lately. It's as if the ink Miss Cat used to create me is about to fade away. I'm worried that if she returns and I've already faded away, she won't be able to drink tea or enjoy barbecue. What should I do? What should I do?
Oh no. Could it be that the sealing of the ink pool cycle is affecting you too? Don't worry, Moju. We came here to help solve these strange anomalies. The twin site gate is locked right now, so we can't get to the long pagoda. Do you have any ideas?
Miss Cat used to have the keys to that gate, but now I'm afraid only Miss Bai holds them. Sorry, I only know how to make tea and barbecue. I'm afraid I can't be much help. But I made some barbecue for you, and I hope you find the solution soon.
Thank you. Don't worry, we'll definitely solve the ink pool issue, so you can continue researching tea in safety and good health.
I got so caught up in the writing that I got trapped in the pages. If it weren't for your help, I don't know how long I'd have been stuck in there. Thank you so much. 2 guests? Oh, are you artist Nikki and her assistant Momo?
Huh? How do you know us?
I am Miss Mo, and I wander alone. My brush captures history's flow. Artist Cat gave me this name, and ever since, I've dutifully recorded this land's stories. Though Artist Cat has been gone for many years, I still write on, observing village life closely, so that I may live up to her trust. Recently, you two have become quite well known in Inkville. How could I have not heard of you?
I had no idea we were that well known. Now I'm blushing.
Me too. Mo Dodo said you rarely leave Long Peak, so I didn't expect you to have heard of us at all.
That's true. We Inklings look quite unusual, so we try not to startle the villagers. Life here on Long Peak is peaceful, so we stay hidden. Only when Artist Cat was still with us did she take us out a few times in disguise. The lively scenes of the Yin Yuan festival still remain vivid in my memory.
I can see how deeply you all miss Artist Cat. Though she's gone, it feels as if she's become a gentle breeze, still drifting through this world.
A person like Artist Cat truly deserves to be remembered for generations. Since you've come to Lone Peak, you must already know much. Are you aware that Danqing Island was painted by Artist Cat?
Artist Cat, moved by the suffering of life, used her brush to paint this world, and shaped beings with her ink soul. I was deeply touched by this.
I have written for years, yet I still feel my writing lacks the power to fully express Artist Cat's lofty ideals. Since you share a similar sentiment, I'll tell you more. While writing Artist Cat's biography, I sought out many stories from her past. She once lived in a place called Mirrorland, but a catastrophic event occurred. In the blink of an eye, the land was torn apart. In that disaster, Artist Cat lost her family and friends.
Hearing this, I can't help but feel a little sad.
Artist Cat couldn't bear to witness the world suffering. Driven to restore life, she sought to recreate the world. She could have stayed out of trouble, and yet she chose to sacrifice her own ink soul, using herself as the source for life. In her final moments, she found solace in the sight of Inkville's festivals. She had no regrets. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. But in time, we shall meet again. Those were her last words. But when will she return?
It must have been such a long wait, with no hope of that person ever returning. This must be why Miss Bai became consumed by her obsession.
What about Miss Bai? What did she do?
I think it'll be better if she tells you herself, after everything is resolved. At the moment, we're planning to visit the Long Pagoda to discuss something with her. Do you happen to know how to open the Twin Sight Gate?
Sorry, I can't be of much help with that. The only ones to hold keys to the Twin Sight Gate have been Artist Cat and Miss Bai. If it's that one, he's incredibly unreliable. I bet he's gone to slack off at the High Pavilion again. He's the most senior, but so disorganized. I'm afraid he won't be of much help. You two should find another way.
Maybe Muyu would know how to open the Twin Sight Gate.
Isn't that the unreliable one Miss Mo was talking about?
Probably. If that's the case, and we use some of Moju's barbecue as bait at the High Pavilion, we should lure out Moyu.
Barbecue, barbecue! Whose juicy and fragrant barbecue is calling out to me? Begging for my esteemed presence.
Excuse me, are you Moyu?
Who's trying to scare me?
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. We're looking for the most experienced, most knowledgeable Inkling. The one who knows all about the Twin Sight Gate.
Well, that would definitely be me. I'm Moyu, the most senior among the Inkling, and I know everything about Long Peak. Don't be fooled by my rough brushwork. Artist Cat herself created me as the first being with an ink soul. So if you want to know the origins of Danqing Island, or the stories of Artist Cat and Miss Bai, I'm definitely the one to ask.
Well, we'd like to know about the origins of the Twin Sight Gate, and the way to unlock it.
This story begins with the very origins of all life on Danqing Island. As mentioned in the previous chapter, Artist Cat, using herself as the source, first created life.
The previous chapter?
Okay, don't interrupt. Ahem. The Ink Soul's emergence brought many changes, and Danqing Island became increasingly unstable. Artist Cat, troubled in her heart, wandered by the waterside and encountered a golden red koi. The koi swam with all its strength, expressing its deep desire to become a long. Artist Cat, moved by the koi's ambition, took up her brush and painted a towering mountain, crafting the extraordinary Long Gate from its perilous peaks.
So Long Peak was actually a long gate.
Yes, with a single stroke of her brush, Artist Cat made the water flow upward, and the koi, focused and determined, gathered all its strength in preparation for the leap. The golden red koi leaps, and the white long emerges. With a powerful surge, the koi soars. Its golden red scales shed one by one. Ribbons emerge, and it ascends in boundless freedom. From that day, the koi that leapt through the Long Gate transformed into a real long.
Miss Bai was enlightened by Artist Cat, and that's how she became Long.
From that moment, Miss Bai and Artist Cat forged a deep innuendo, with the first red ribbon serving as a symbol of their connection. Dunching Island, too, began to flourish, its prosperity growing with each passing day. To commemorate Inkville's flourishing scenes, Artist Cat painted the Twin Sight Gate. While she would usually rest at Long Peak, she would visit the village with her companion to join in the celebrations during festivals. It's said that the White Long danced with ink, traveling the world alongside Artist Cat. Its brilliance shone both inward and outward, with the prosperous scenes lasting for 1,000 years. The Twin Sight Gate has 2 keys. For the Long Pagoda entrance, Artist Cat's brush serves as the key, departing the earthly realm and returning to the circle of life. For the Long Peak entrance, the key is one of Miss Bai's scales, departing the circle of life and entering the earthly realm.
A scale. I know these. I know these maple leaves.
No, that's not possible. Only Artist Cat can reveal the true scales.
But I am her.
Artist Cat! I never thought I'd live to see the day you return!
I just remembered what happened in the past. Yu, the priority now is to go to Long Pagoda and find Yue Bai. She can't make the same mistake again.
Take that paper kite. It'll get us there faster. Artist Cat, it's all up to you now!
As it turns out, in a past timeline, after Miraland's destruction, I painted Danqing Island. Through the twists of fate, it's grown into what it is today. No wonder when I first saw Artist Cat's portrait, it felt so familiar. Momo, that's who I once was.
春风生，海畔人长欢。
Artist cat.
Goodbye. It's me. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. I'm here as promised.
Why return now? For centuries I searched for you. Yet the Yinyuan festival came and went, and the flower forest has withered and bloomed again. But you never returned.
I'm sorry, Yuebai. I came too late. Back then, I used my ink soul as the source of life, letting it disperse into the world. At that time, I didn't know there would be a chance to start over. Danjing Island continued to grow and thrive, with living souls forging new Yinyuan, becoming more and more like a real world. It was this that allowed the Sea of Stars to find it, giving me the chance to return. Unfortunately, the ink pool was sealed off, halting the growth of Yinyuan. Danjing Island remained just a faint glimmer of a star, and we nearly missed our chance.
So when I sealed the ink pool, it nearly kept you from returning?
That's true. But fate is like a tapestry. Even when the threads are separated, it takes a skilled hand to guide the needle and reconnect them. Our rejoined Yinyuan would not have been possible without these twists and turns. If I hadn't entered the Danjing realm and climbed Long Peak through the Twin Sight Gate, I wouldn't have been stirred by the maple leaves and awakened to those memories of Miraland's destruction.
You're still the same as ever, always understanding how fate brings people together. But even after all these years living as a human, trying to feel things for myself, I still don't fully understand it all. I only know that watching someone you love leave is the hardest thing in this world. If parting brings so much pain to everyone, then why does reincarnation even exist?
If there were no goodbyes, how would there be new hellos? Yuebai, do you remember when we traveled through the village together? In this life, the Yinyuan between children and parents gave two old enemies from a past life a chance to reconcile. Even though Yun and her mother's connection ended in this lifetime, the moonlight of the next will still light our path. And after all Xiaozhi went through, she and her parents finally found a way to understand each other. Yuebai, do you remember what Danjing Island looked like back in the beginning?
A few trees, and some rocks. A desolate patch of land.
Yes, but now, it's grown into a whole village. It's a whole world of its own. People connected through Inuan. They tilled the fields, built new homes, and named the place they built for themselves Inkville. Every evening, you can see smoke curling from the chimneys, and kids running home, following the smell of dinner. I painted this world. It was to recreate that kind of life. A place filled with farewells, with laughter, with worries, and with all the comforts of home. Staying the same forever would feel like a cage. But when new Yinyuan are formed, old regrets and misunderstandings can change and grow.
Fate flows like water. It's the movement that makes it beautiful. I only understand that now. Is it too late?
It's never too late. No matter what. Now that everything has come together and the ink pool has stabilized, it can be left on its own. Yuebai, thank you for everything you've done over all these centuries. Now, it's time for me to dot your I's again. Unlock the seal on the ink pool, and to let you finally lay down the burden of guarding the cycle of reincarnation.
But if I enter the cycle again, won't I forget you?
Then this time, let me be the one to find you, and meet you all over again.
I'll be waiting for you. With both eyes now open, the past has ended. And I will return to the cycle. Nikki, will you join me once more? To see this world again, one final time.
Yes.
Back when you first created this painted world, I was just a little koi fish. But you listened to me and asked what I truly wanted. That moment was the biggest blessing of my life. I'm giving you these earrings to symbolize our yin-yuan. Every time I think back on it all, I can't help but feel grateful. If I could stay by your side, then who cares about becoming alone? I'd be happy just swimming freely in the world you painted.
But if a koi never dreams of becoming alone, how would it know how vast the world can be? Just like if we never parted back then, we wouldn't have had this reunion now. Yuebai, don't be afraid of the next life. I know we'll meet again someday.
It's been ages since I last looked down on Danjing Island. It used to be just a few old trees and rocks, but now it's so open and full of life.
That's all thanks to you. You guarded the cycle of life for a millennium. Because of that, Danjing Island slowly grew into this beautiful place.
This place came from your heart. Everything I've done, it was all to fulfill your wish.
Like ebbing waters, old ties fade. In their wake, new oaths are made. Ink and color weave the years and paint the world with hopes and tears.
When I was stuck in my obsession, I thought all those things you said were just pretty lies to comfort me. But now I know I was wrong. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. I'll never forget.
Goodbye. Nikki, don't be sad. Miss Bai entering reincarnation is actually a wonderful thing for her.
Right. And now that the ink pool's seal is lifted, we'll be able to restore everyone's ink souls using its water.
Then let's hurry to the Dungeon Realm and save everyone.
It worked! Let's get to the paintings and use the Danqing ability to save everyone else.
The ink stain's faded. There's no sound coming from inside.
Momo, let's go check the village. Maybe everyone's back now. Miss Sui, you're back safe and sound. What a relief.
Little troublemaker, where have you been? Everyone's been worried about you.
Miss Sui, you were the one who got caught in the rain. Why are you worried about me? I'm so glad you're okay.
About that rain, it was very strange. I only remember a sudden downpour, then everything went fuzzy, and then I woke up in the village like nothing happened.
You don't remember anything from the past few days?
How strange. Nikki, everyone says you went to find Miss Sui. Were you able to uncover what happened?
This all started after that heavy rain.
It's all so strange.
So, reincarnation is real after all? Everyone who came back, it's because of you. Nikki, you've truly done something incredible.
A single Inuan can last a lifetime, weaving through homes and deep within the heart of the village. What you've saved isn't just people. It's the hopeful longing of elderly parents waiting by the door, the tender worries of children crying in their dreams, and the love shared between spouses through thick and thin. Now, the villagers have reunited, and their Inuan are restored. Artist Nikki, you've saved all of Inkville.
I only did what I thought was right.
Eye-dotting artists have always been revered. Their stories become legend. But in truth, it's just a brush and some ink. However, with your brush, you saved lives. With your ink, you painted souls. Nikki, you've graduated. From now on, it looks like you'll be my teacher.
Come on, don't tease me like that.
Well, if you don't want the title, why not give it to Artist Momo?
Everyone said such kind things, and what Miss Wen said really spoke to my heart. Artist Nikki, we truly owe you our thanks. If it weren't for you bringing Xiaozhi back, her father and I would have carried that regret for the rest of our lives. We've learned our lesson. We'll find a way to make it up to her, to stay by her side, and cherish her from now on.
What matters is you have the heart for it. Inuan is easily formed, but not permanent. Family ties are a kind of Inuan too, needing care and nurturing. By the way, Miss Wei, since Xiaozhi made it back, does that mean the others have returned too?
They're all back. Everyone is just across the bridge, but nobody remembers what happened. They're still trying to figure it out.
I'll head over too. Maybe I can help clear things up.
Artist Nikki, you're here!
Nikki, you've grown so much. I remember you were just a little girl the last time we met. Then, could it really be true that I've been missing for 10 years like everyone says? But why do I have no memory of any of it?
Right, yes, I clearly remember heading home to get out of the rain, and the next thing I knew, I was already back, holding Minnie at my doorstep. I scared my mom half to death.
Artist Nikki, do you know what really happened? Please, tell us!
Well, after Miss Bai and I looked into it...
So reincarnation is real! That's the craziest story I've ever heard!
No wonder Minnie was so excited to see me when we first met. We must have shared a connection in a past life.
10 years have passed, yet here I am. I'm back thanks entirely to your fearless courage and bold actions. As for Fu Ling, I'm deeply grateful to everyone who has cared for her. I can't thank you all enough.
No need to thank me. I am an eye-dotting artist after all. I guess I just took the long way around to finally fulfill my duty.
This is exactly what you deserve.
Exactly. They say everything in the world is connected by Yingyuan. Without Nikki's help, the Yingyuan and Benqing Island would have faded out, leaving no one to speak of the future.
Now that the broken Yingyuan have been repaired and the cycle of reincarnation is restored, Nikki, you're the lifeline sustaining our hope for the future.
Benqing Island's prosperity also owes a lot to Miss Bai. If it weren't for her over the past 1,000 years...
Wait, you've mentioned Miss Bai quite a few times. Remind me, who is she?
You don't don't remember her?
Not at all.
Huh? Right before this, Minnie and I walked through the flower grove and saw a fairy-like lady. She matched the description Nikki just gave. Now that you mention it, Uncle Tieshan told me about her too. He said she suddenly appeared, dressed all in white like the moon.
Could it be? I need to go check.
Wait, Nikki, since it's the festival day and lots of new Yingyuan are being formed, why not take a Yingyuan gift to mark the occasion?
Yeah, you protected all of us. We may not have much, but consider this our way of saying thanks.
Thank you. Then I'll take, a xiangbao. Fragrance speaks, grace lingers. Thank you so much.
She's right over there, in the flower grove by the Long Pagoda. Nikki, go take a look.
Miss Bai?
Are you?
I'm Nikki.
Have we met somewhere before?
Even if we have, it's all in the past now. There's no need to dwell on it.
Petals fall, old branches fade. An infinite thread connecting fates. This is for you.